Okay, here we are in Racine, Wisconsin, and I'm with your name,
Vic Vasudeva.
Vic, and we are at IDental. Let's hear all about this. What is IDental?
So it's a dental clinic. It was opened for philanthropic reasons to help the community. And it was opened because I did a little bit of research, some reading, and I read a document that was written by Marquette University, state of Wisconsin in Madison, that the dental demand for the underprivileged was extremely high and the supply was extremely low. And when I read that paper, it caught my attention because my sister is a dentist and I had set up her office many years ago. So I just talked to her a little bit and said I wanted to do something philanthropic. There seems to be a need for this. Maybe I can launch a clinic and just give it to a dentist, like I helped her with her clinic. And she was like, that's a very good idea. So she said, I'll help you, I'll guide you. At the time when I started doing this, I was thinking of doing something philanthropic in my life. And it's kind of funny. It was a competition with my brother. He's about 9 or 10 years younger than me, and he was doing mentoring for Big Brother, Big Sister. And I hadn't done anything. I look back at my life, and all I have done is make money for big corporations. So I'm like, I should do something philanthropic. And it was a little bit competition with my brother. And I decided to do this, just an experiment for a few months. The idea was to go back to California where I was working.
And it turned out how many years?
Now it's 4 years down the road. May 2020 will be 4 years.
Wow, and look at how many families and individuals you've helped.
Yeah, we're very proud of that. We have about 2,000 patients a month, which in my wildest dreams I would not have imagined.
So then, for someone that's underprivileged, where do they get the source of funding to pay for the services?
So until recently, we would help them get Medicaid or state coverage, and we would accept that. But just recently, we signed a agreement with the federal government, and it's called a sliding scale agreement with the which federally qualified health centers that get money do it. We don't get that money from the federal government, but we cannot refuse anyone who doesn't have money. If they just walk into the door and they have documents showing that they don't have any money, we have to provide them, get them out of pain and treat them. We have signed that agreement. In return, what we do get is our doctors who qualify for certain federal guidelines will get tuition reimbursement. Some of them, not all of them. It's a very stringent guideline. And we have a lot of families that are regular here, and they actually like us and they appreciate what we do. We have a lot of elderly folks who are on Medicare that come here. Many times Medicare will cover some dental and not everything, and we will help them out. So it's a great feeling. When you get hugs every day when you're at work, it's a great feeling.
And at least, if this wasn't here, where would they go?
Right. They were going to ERs. Wow. And that was costing the state a lot of money. And that's another reason that we're in existence. If the state did not give us a little more incentive to do this, we wouldn't have been able to stay in business. The state opened something called a pilot program in 2016. And it happens that it was 3 months after we opened. We did not know about this. But what they did was they went to dental clinics and said, if you'll take emergency toothache patients, we will give you a little more money to see those emergency patients. And we will in turn try to save our ER costs, which will pay for this whole initiative. And we got letters and we got confirmation from the state that they're saving tens or hundreds of millions of dollars because of this. And they're able to pay us. And now this program has become permanent in 4 counties, Racine being one of them.
Okay, that was going to be my next question. Is there similar operations like this around the state?
There's 4 counties, Racine, Marathon, Brown, and Polk counties, 4 counties, and that's it. We are hoping they're going to expand it. Other areas of the state, they haven't done that so far, but I believe they're thinking about it.
When I first walked in, it's a very nice sized building that you're in as well, and a lot of activity too as well. How many dentists do you have on staff?
We have 6 going on 7. We have a 7th one joining us, and we have specialists as well. We do orthodontics, and we do endodontics as well. And so we pretty much provide a comprehensive solution. We also built an in-house dental lab because Medicaid and the state insurances don't pay you so much to go to a private lab. And we had some local people who had the expertise, so they were helping us, and now they're working here. And we have built a dental lab as well in this building.
Let's say if somebody needs care, what type of services do you provide?
We provide everything for dental, the whole, pretty much everything except sedation.
Okay.
What we do not do in this clinic is sedate you where you are completely knocked out and you might have to stay overnight.
Okay.
We don't have those services. But we can do light sedation with nitrous. We do implants. We do root canals. We do all your general dentistry, which is, the fillings, the cleanings. We do bridges, crowns. We do everything. And we have our own dental lab, which for the underprivileged, we noticed that there's a big need for dentures or partial dentures. So we make them here now.
When they come in here, do they have to provide some sort of information of how much their income is or anything like that?
Yes, those who don't have state benefits or don't have a state coverage, they have to come with their taxes. That's a requirement by federal government guidelines. They fill out an application, and then we help them get state coverage if they are eligible. But we immediately get them out of pain, without any cost of their own.
Yeah.
We cannot turn down anybody for money.
So let's here's some information. Where can people find out more about this? Are you guys on the website or Facebook?
Yes. We're on website. We're on Facebook. Most people find us through Facebook, which I was surprised. But we do have a nice website. We do have Facebook. You can call us at 262-223-0280. We usually have anywhere between 5 and 6 front desk people to help you. Everybody here is local, and their agenda is to help you. We have no other agendas. I've hired all local people. There is no outsourcing. There is no, like removing work, giving it to someone else. Everything here is done locally, and a lot of the people here are passionate to help people. Our address is 1320 South Green Bay Road, Mount Pleasant, Wisconsin. We are in the old Racine Dental building. So this building used to be Racine Dental. It used to be owned by Racine Dental. We rented it, and now we own it. So our mission is still just to help people